How we all doing? Today, I'm going over the next Roblox events. Obviously, I think it was about a month ago, a few weeks ago, I think it was about a month ago, I posted a video predicting the next Roblox event. I said it'd be called The Scare. I got that a little bit wrong. Apparently, it's going to be called The Haunt, and I'm going to get into that. I've got loads of different things. I've looked online, looked at different sources, got the sources themselves. It's basically information about the next Roblox event. If you're a fan of the channel, you'll know that I do these with every Roblox event. I do what's called a beginner's guide. This is not that. There is going to be a dedicated beginner's guide for the next event. This is kind of like an early sneak peek. We're still like a few weeks out, so I thought that I will do everything that you need to know to prepare for this event, or really kind of the information, so that when it all occurs, you're up to speed and you know what you need to do. There's not much here because we still, as I said, we're quite a few ways out from this event actually starting, but we do know that it's going to be called The Haunt. It is a little bit of a weird name the more I think about it, because the first Roblox event we had this year was called The Hunt. This one's called The Haunt. One letter can just ruin your entire experience. So just make sure that when you're spelling it and you're looking up information, videos, tutorials, etc., you spell it H-A-U-N-T and not H-U-N-T, because it's very easy to make mistakes. So I feel like maybe a different name would have been better, but The Haunt does make a lot of sense. We also have a date. We've had this for a while, but now it's pretty much officially confirmed, and I'll get to that in a second. Apparently it's going to start on Thursday the 24th of October, and it's going to end on Friday the 1st of November. A week. Am I right in thinking that it's a week? It's 8 days. Eight days. Why? Just why? And there's even a developer that we will talk about a little bit later that isn't a fan of these events because of the time that they're set at. Because yeah, you're literally like a week before Halloween starts, you end it the day after Halloween. It's a Halloween event. You should start it like now. It should literally start like this week and then end on the 1st of November. So we've known that for a while, but as I said, recently it was confirmed because recently, literally last night, it was discovered on Xboxes. Yeah, Xbox. Someone actually turned on their Xbox somehow, because there's no games on it. It's the CEO literally said that exclusives don't sell consoles. So what do you mean by that? You know, the controller? You think the controller is going to sell the console? The look of the console? It's stupid. Anyway, that's a bit of a side topic. It's got its own events app, Xbox basically. They've got their own events app. I never even knew about this, but it literally featured The Haunt on that event app, and with the date of October 24th to November 1st. We already thought these two things were true. That Xbox featuring it pretty much confirms it. I also checked my own Xbox to see if I can find this. I found the events thing, but it just wasn't there, so maybe it's in only certain regions, because you can see in this image it's a different language, Proximos Eventos and Bleve. You know, I think it might be for a certain region only, but we do have someone that's translated the description here, and it says, "Welcome to Oxbury Manor, where the Headless Horseman's curse runs rampant. Snap eerie shots of your avatar while exploring various experiences and hidden corners of the event hub. Enter your wicked costumes in the contest and earn 3 items with a chance to win exclusive prizes." Is that the new thing that they've been talking about this whole time? Because they were talking about there's doing something new with this event. Is that it? You just submit your costume and the best costumes win? How's the voting work? Do players vote? Because it's not going to be a good avatar that's going to win. It's going to be a very, very bad avatar that's going to win if it's a player vote. I don't know how that's going to work. It's a little bit strange to me, but it's cool. Headless Horseman's the main featured guy. You know, for the hunt we had that guy, the Core Blocks. This one, Core Blocks guy. Is the new thing just a costume contest? You know, and the fact it lasts for 8 days, there's probably not going to be that many games, maybe like 20, 25 at most if I had to guess. In terms of rewards, we've had 2 rewards that have been found. The first one is this one, the Nightmare Orange. This looks terrible. So it just does. It's a weird medieval helmet with some weird thing on the top of it. Just looks bad. I really hope that this is not what they're going to use. Maybe it's going to be recolored. I'm pretty sure it's a reskin of a Roblox Limited. It's on the screen now. It's like a purple Limited, I think, that looks exactly like this. I think this is just an orange and yellow version. That's very disappointing. And you know the bundles, we had the Core Blocks Deathwalker. We had 2 ones for the classic. We also had the weird Sky Champion guy for the games. We've got another one, a really expensive bundle. Yay! This one apparently is going to be the first limited bundle, so that means after it's sold, after the event's ended and it goes off sale, other people can sell it, so you might be able to get it for more or less. And apparently it's going to be called Lord of the Haunt. We've also got the ID, and I'm pretty sure that does nothing. Lord of the Haunt makes sense. I don't know why anyone would spend that. It's like 10,000 plus Robux. Why would anyone spend like £100 on a Roblox avatar? Never mind, scrap what I said. The Lord of the Haunt avatar looks like this. I said it probably means nothing. It does. It's just this is an old pumpkin. This is really going bad right now. I'm not liking anything really that they're showing. So let's get to the games that have been featured. We have 2 games that are basically 100% confirmed, 1 game that might be, and 2 games that are definitely not. The first one is one of the favourites from the Hunt event, and that's Piggy. We've got a new chapter here that Minitoon showed off, and he said he was basically working on an update, and he said in one of his live streams that he sometimes does that he's delaying it to October to be part of something bigger. What else could that mean apart from being part of the event? I don't know. Here it is, very hard to see. If you zoom in, it's realistic looking. I guess this was kind of an intentional thing to not really show off too much. Piggy, pretty safe to assume that's going to be part of the event, which is awesome because that was one of the best ones with the Hunt. And also Tower Defense Simulator. It was part of the Hunt. I'm not sure if it was part of the other ones. It's right there. I'm going to do a lot of editing work today. That's the events that it was part of. The Hunt's somewhere there, and then I don't know if there's others, but they have added 6 new badges, so I think it's pretty safe to assume that that's going to be part of it, because what else would the badges represent really? I did like Tower Defense Simulator's Hunt one. It was a little bit difficult, but I still enjoyed it. So yeah, having it part of the event again, I think is good. Now into one that might be featured, we have Pressure. They have also added 6 badges just like Tower Defense Simulator, so I think to an average person it would make sense. But the developer did go on record and say what I was talking about earlier with how the Halloween events only start really at the end of October, so if you want to do a special Halloween event, it will only work at the end of the month. That's my #1 complaint with these events. It's the duration, and it just doesn't seem like they're fixing that, which is really frustrating. It might be featured though. I feel like 6 badges, the same as Tower Defense Simulator, pretty much confirms it to me, but we'll see. And now we have 2 big games that have been featured in every single event. If you watch my predicting video, I said that there are only 5 games that have been featured in every event. 2 of them I've said on record that they're not going to be featured in this Haunt event. The first one, which is pretty much my favourite one out of every event. I've always loved the ones that Arsenal have done, and that is the team. One of the developers, I think, was live streaming or making a video showing them kind of working on a model you can see on the screen right now, and they literally said that Roblox hadn't contacted them, and this was on the 1st of October. Unless if it's a super late notice, I think the fact that they've said that and they've been featured in previous events means that it's a lot later if they were going to message them than the previous 3 events. So I think it's pretty safe to assume Arsenal's not going to be part of this event. I don't know why they wouldn't do that, because Arsenal's is so good. Every single one they do is so great, and they put effort in it all the time, and it's so fun. And yeah, it's similar, but it still is different, and it never gets boring, at least for me, and I think for many others. So yeah, that's a big shame. And also, I think on the complete opposite side of the game genre spectrum, we've got Dress to Impress, who on record have said that they're not going to be featured in this event. And one of the top people on the team, Umoyai, I don't know how to say that. Someone did ask about the Halloween event, and they said it's not going to be. We declined to be a part of it. So yeah, there you go. Arsenal and Dress to Impress aren't going to be in it. It's going to last for 8 days. The name is very similar to the Hunt, and there's lame rewards. I'm sorry, I thought like you probably clicked on this video expected to be hyped about this event. It's not, it doesn't sound too great, does it? But I recommend holding off your thoughts. Wait for my beginner's guide video. Make sure to subscribe and tap the bell so you don't miss that, because then we'll have a lot more information. I could talk about it a lot more. Just from a first impression standpoint, it's like, yay, we've got a Halloween theme and an avatar contest. If you want to check out my previous video, it's also linked to Halloween, so maybe it'll get you in the mood for the Haunt event that's upcoming. It's Care Bears Caring Quest, my 3rd video on the game. They released a Halloween update. We've got 11 new buddies, 3 new bears. They added the event grounds in the previous update, and now it's got a Halloween theme to it. So make sure you check out that video right there for my thoughts and, of course, playing the update. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. My name is ATMD, and as always, peace out.